To the chamber, I know this is an emotional issue. Talking about death, I can't speak for anyone else, but I can speak for myself. Death gives me nightmares. To understand our own mortality is the very meaning of life. Without death, there is no life. And I truly believe that life is a gift. At the same time, so is liberty and the pursuit of happiness. The one thing I know about New Yorkers, they don't like to be told what to do. This is a moment to give someone who's in the most critical part of their life freedom to make their decision. That is not my right to take away from them. I might have a religious belief against this, but my religion should not dictate how someone else lives their life. Freedom of religion is equally freedom from religion. So I can still maintain my morals on how I live my life, but I'm not gonna put my religious morals on somebody else because I do not believe that is what we should do as Americans. But most importantly, what we need to do is remove ourselves from this situation. We already have palliative care and hospice care that relates to this. We have already approved that. What is the difference of somebody making a decision where a doctor said you have 6 months to live and they take themselves off the dialysis, they take themselves off the medication that will allow them to live, and or that person having the right to decide when and where they want to have that moment for themselves? How many times have you lost a loved one when you can have that one final goodbye, that one apology, to go back and say, you know what? I'm sorry what happened to you back in 1995. I wish I could make that up to you. This is an ability to give people to grab back their dignity of life and just make their final decision. What we saw, 38% decided not to use it. That shows that this works. That means they changed their mind. They have the ability to have the freedom to change their mind. However, when that pain gets so excruciating, when their quality of life has deteriorated to such a level that they can no longer take it, who are we to be selfish to take away that decision from them? That's one of the greatest freedoms you can have is to decide how you live your life, especially at the very end. And this moment means a lot to me because I remember back in 1997, I actually debated this in high school. And the one thing I came back at the end, I want the ability to choose my destiny. And I will not take that away from somebody. I will be voting in the affirmative. Thank you.